Hello students, welcome back to online classes. Today we will start chapter number 3rd, compound interest using formula. So in previous chapter, chapter number 2nd, you had learned how to calculate amount and compound interest as a repeated simple interest method with a growing principal. So that method was quite lengthy and time consuming. So in order to make our calculation easy and fast, we will use some formula. So those formulas are, first formula is for amount. Amount is equal to P bracket 1 plus R upon 100 power n. Here A represent amount, P denotes principal, R stands for rate of interest, and n means number of years. N denotes number of years. So this is the formula which you have to remember for this chapter. So in order to calculate amount, you have to use this formula. Amount is equal to P bracket 1 plus R upon 100 power n. Now second formula is for CI. CI is equal to amount minus principal. Amount we will calculate with the help of this formula. Principal will be given in the question. So with this formula we will calculate compound interest. Now another formula is if the rate for the successive years are different. Successive means, let's take one example. Suppose R1 is the rate for the first year, 5%. R2 is the rate for the next year, that means second year, 10%. R3 is the rate of interest for the third year, let's say this is 8%. So like this, if the rate for the successive years will be different, so in that case you have to use formula for amount. Amount is equal to P bracket 1 plus R1 upon 100, 1 plus R2 upon 100, and so on. So on means 1 plus R3 upon 100 also we will take. 1 plus R3 upon 100. So this is the formula to calculate amount if the rate for the successive years are different. This is for first year, this is for second year, and this is for third year. Like this we will do. So these are the two general formulas that you have to remember for this exercise. Now we will solve some questions from the textbook. See question number first of your textbook. Question is, find the amount and compound interest. Two things we have to calculate. We have to calculate amount and compound interest on rupees 12,000. So first of all you have to write what is this 12,000. So 12,000 is the principal. So P value is 12,000 rupees. Then after that in 3 years. 3 years means this is the time. So we have to write number of years n. How many are there? 3 years. At 5% rate R is 5%. Interest being compounded annually. So these three things are given. Principal is given and number of years, rate 5%. So in order to calculate amount, we will use formula. Amount is equal to P bracket 1 plus R upon 100 power n. This is the formula for amount. Now after that, instead of P we will take value 12,000 bracket 1 plus rate 5 upon 100 power n. N means 3 years. 5 1 ja 5, 5 20 ja 100. Now after taking LCM, we will get here 20 plus 1 whole power 3. Now 12,000 inside the bracket 21 upon 20 whole power 3. Now we will do the cube of 21. 21 multiply 21 multiply 21. So on multiplying it 3 times we will get 9261. When we will multiply 23 times, power 3 is there. So 20 power 3 means 8,000 into this 12,000 we have to write as it is. Last 3 0 will get cancelled. 4 2 ja 8, 4 3 ja 12. Now after that 2 and 3 we will cancel. Answer will be 1.3. Then 1.5 multiplied with 9261. Or you can do, no need to cancel it. This 3 we will not cancel, this 2 will not cancel. Another method is you just multiply it with 3. 3 1 ja 3, 3 6 ja 18, 1 3 2 ja 6 and 1 7, 9 3 ja 27 upon 2. Now we will divide it and we will write the answer in decimal. So on dividing it with 2, you will get 2 1 ja 2, 2 3 ja 6, 2 8 ja 16, 2 9 ja 18, 2 1 ja 2, 2 5 ja 10. So on dividing it with 2, we will get 13891.5. So this is the amount for the first question. Now we have to calculate compound interest. So we will use formula CI is equal to amount minus principal. Amount value we have calculated here 13,891.5 minus principal is 12,000 rupees. Now on subtracting these two, we will get 1,891.5. So this is the compound interest. Like this, you have to do this question number first. Now see next question. Question number 5th. Fifth question is on what sum of money. Sum of money. On what he is asking in the question, we have to calculate sum. Sum means principal you have to calculate. So principal we have to calculate. Compound interest for 2 years at 5% amount to this much. So what is that? Compound interest for 2 years amount to this much. So this is the value of compound interest. This is not an amount. Don't get confused. He said compound interest for 2 years is this much. So this is CI. CI is rupees 768.75. 2 years n value is given 2 years. 5% rate 5%. So these three things are given and he said on what sum of money, that means we have to calculate principal. So CI formula you know, CI is amount minus principal. Under CI we will use this value 768.75 is equal to amount. Amount is not given in the question, so we will use formula for amount. Amount formula is P bracket 1 plus R upon 100 power n minus this P we have to write as it is. Now this point we can remove and we can take here 100. Now next step, we can cancel these two. 5 2 ja 10 20, 5 1 ja 5, 2 remainder 26, 5 5 ja 25, 5 3 ja 15, 3 and 7 37, 5 7 ja 35, 5 5 ja 25. So again we can cancel it with a table of 5. 5 4 ja 20, here also 5 3 ja 15, 10 0, 37 is there, so 5 7 ja 35, 2 remainder 2 and 5 25, 5 5 ja 25. So we get here 3075 upon 4 is equal to, from here we will take P common. After taking P common inside the bracket, this P we are taken common, so this will be the remaining 1 plus R upon 100 power n. From this P we are taken common P, so here it will be minus 1. After taking this P common, here we will get 1. Now 3075 upon 4 is equal to P bracket small bracket 1 plus R. Rate of interest is 5 upon 100 whole power n. N means 2 minus 1. Now next step, this one left side we have to write as it is. 3075 upon 4 is equal to P bracket, here we can cancel these two. 5 1 ja 5, 5 20 ja 100. So after taking LCM we will get here 21 upon 20 whole power 2 minus 1. Next step, we will open this whole square. So 3075 upon 4 is equal to P bracket 21 square will be 441, 20 square will be 400 minus 1. Now again we have to take LCM and we will subtract these two. So 3075 upon 4 is equal to P bracket, after taking LCM, here it will be 441 minus 400. So 3075 upon 4 is equal to P into, on subtracting these two, 41 upon 400. Now 3075 upon 4 multiply, this 400 is in denominator, so we will bring on left side, it will come in numerator, and this will come in denominator, is equal to P. Now 400 ja 400, 41 1 ja 41, 41 75 ja. Now we will multiply these two, so 7500 is equal to P. So this much rupees is the principal. So in question he asks on what sum of money. So sum of money means you have to calculate principal. So answer to this question is principal is equal to 7500 rupees. So like this you have to do this question number 5. Now come to question number 8. Question number 8 is, on a certain sum the CI in 2 years amount to this much. What is that? Compound interest amount to this much rupees. So this is the value of compound interest. This is not the amount. CI in 2 years amount to this much. This is the value of CI. So first of all you have to write compound interest is equal to rupees 4240. Time is also given and number of years 2 years. And after that he said, if the rate of interest for successive years are 10% and 12%, time 2 years. That's why rate for 2 successive year 2 rates are given. That means R1 is the rate for first year 10%, R2 is the rate for second year 12%. So what you have to do, first of all we will use the formula for CI. CI formula is equal to amount minus principal. Now under CI we will put this value 4240 is equal to, under amount we will use the formula for amount. Amount is equal to P bracket 1 plus R upon 100 power n. But here successive rates are given. Rate for first year is different and rate for second year is different. So here we will make some changes. Here we will not take n, here we will take rate 1. Again we will take one bracket 1 plus R2 upon 100. So this is for first year and this is for second year. So this is the formula for amount minus principal. Now in next step what you have to do, this 4240 we have to write as it is. From these two terms we will take P common. After taking P common, in this remaining term is 1 plus R1 upon 100, 1 plus R2 upon 100 minus this P we have taken common, so here it will be 1. Now 4240 is equal to P bracket 1 plus R1, R1 is 10 upon 100. This 0 to 0 will get cancelled. 1 plus R2, R2 is 12 upon 100. These two also we can cancel with the table of 4. 4 3 are 12, 425. Minus 1 we have to write as it is. Now 4240 is equal to P bracket. When we will take LCM here and we will add these two, answer will be 11 upon 10. Here no sign is there in between, that means multiply sign we have to take. After taking LCM, on adding it we will get 28 upon 25 minus 1. This minus 1 we have to write as it is. Now what you have to do, this left side as it is equal to P bracket, we will multiply these two, 11 into 28. So on multiplying we will get 308 upon 10 into 25 will be 250 minus 1. Now we will take LCM again. 4240 is equal to P. LCM will be 250. 308 minus 250. Now we will subtract these two. 4240 is equal to P bracket. On subtracting these two, we will get 58 upon 250. Now next step is this 250 we will bring here in the numerator and 58 we will bring in the denominator. So on solving it, we will write 4240 into 250 upon 58 is equal to P. Now we will cancel these numbers, 58 and 4240. We will cancel it with a table of 2. 2 to the 4, 2 9 18, 2 to the 4, 2 1 2. Now we will multiply 212 into 25. So on multiplying these two, we will get 5300, and these last two 0 will come at last, upon 29 is equal to P. Now what we will do? We will divide these two. 4 times 0. 4 times 0 divide with 29. So answer will be 18,275.86. So this is the principle for this question. So like this you have to calculate this principle. So here in this question, by mistake, in question your rate of interest are 10 and 15. Here by mistake I have taken 12. So you can change it. Instead of 12 you have to take 15. Method is like this only. So you have to calculate in such a way. Here you can change R2. I had by mistake I placed here 12, but in question this is not 12, this is 15%. So that's why answer is not coming. So what you have to do, you have to just make it here 15 and you will get correct answer. So like this you have to do this question number 8. Now see question number 12. 12th question is, a person invests rupees 5,000. Investment is given. So this is the principal. Principal is equal to rupees 5,000 for 3 years. And number of years? 3 years. At a certain rate of interest compounded annually. Certain rate. Rate we don't know. What is the rate percent? At the end of 2 years, the sum amount to this much. What is this? This is amount. So amount value is given 6272. So this much money he had invested. After 2 years, at the end of 2 years, it amounts to this much. So this is the amount at the end of 2 years. So here we will use the formula for amount. Amount formula is E bracket 1 plus R upon 100 power n. This is the amount at the end. Full statement you have to write. What you have to write here? Amount at the end of 2 years is equal to 6272 rupees. So amount formula is, amount is equal to P bracket 1 plus R upon 100 power n. And under amount we will put this value 6272 is equal to principal is 5,000 bracket 1 plus R. Rate we don't know. What is rate? In first part we have to calculate the rate of interest. We have to find the rate. So R we don't know. Power n. N means number of years. So don't put here 3. Why we will not put 3? Because this is the amount at the end of 2 years. So this is the amount for 2 years. So that's why we have to take here 2. Now this 5,000 is in multiplication here. So we will bring in divide. 6272 divide 5,000 is equal to 1 plus R upon 100 power 2. Now we will cancel these numbers. With the table of 2 we will cancel. 2 2 ja 4, 2 5 ja 10. This one also 2 3 ja 6, 2 1 ja 2, 2 3 ja 6, 2 6 ja 12. Now no need to cancel it. Why no need to cancel? This is 2500. Here in the power square is there, and 2500 is the square of 50. 50 multiply 50 will be 2500. So this is the square of 50. So no need to cancel it. So what you have to do? You have to write it as a whole square. What we have to do? We have to change these numbers 3136 and 2500. We have to change it, and we have to write in the form of whole square. And right side we have to write as it is 1 plus r upon 100 power 2. Now 3136. If we will find the square root of 3136, we will get 56. So this is the square of 56, and 2500 is the square of 50. Now what we will observe, on the left hand side it is whole square, on the right hand side also it is whole square. So what you have to do? You have to compare. What you have to do? You have to write on comparing. When we will compare these two sides, left hand side and right hand side, squares will get removed. So when square will get removed, remaining term will be 56 upon 50 is equal to 1 plus r upon 100. So on comparing, these two squares will get removed. Now these two we can cancel. 225 ja 2 2 ja 4, 2 8 ja 16. So 28 upon 25 plus 1 will come here, minus 1 is equal to r upon 100. Now we will find LCM. 25 and 1 LCM will be 25. So 28 minus 25 is equal to r upon 100. On subtracting, 3 upon 25. This 100 is in divide, it will come here in multiply. 25 4 ja 100. 4 into 3 will be 12% is the rate. So this is the answer of first part. In first part we have to calculate the rate of interest. So rate of interest is 12%. Now second part. Calculate amount at the end of third year. We have to calculate amount. So rate we had already find in first part. Rate is how much? 12%. Now we have to find amount at the end of third year. Formula will be P bracket 1 plus r upon 100 power n. This is the formula for amount. Principal 5000 bracket 1 plus r. Rate we had already calculated 12 upon 100 power n. N means number of years. This is the amount at the end of third year. So here we have to take 3. Now 4 3 ja 12, 4 25. So 5000 into LCM 25 plus 3 cube. So 5000 into 28 upon 25 cube. Now what you have to do? 5000 as it is. 28 cube is there. So what you have to do? You have to multiply 28 3 times. So 28 into 28 into 28. Answer will be 21952. On multiplying 28 3 times, we will get 21952. Similarly, we will multiply 25 how many times? 3 times. Answer will be 15625. On multiplying 25 3 times, we will get 15625. Now what you have to do? You have to cancel these numbers with the table of 5. 5 1 ja. Here also we will cancel it with the table of 5. 5 3 ja 15. 5 1 ja 5. 5 2 ja 10. 5 5 ja. Again you can cancel it. 5 2 ja. Here 5 6 ja. 5 2 ja 10. 5 5 ja. 5 40 ja. 5 1 ja 5. Again with the table of 5. 5 8 ja 40. 5 25 ja. Now you can multiply 8 multiply with 21952. So 8 multiply with 21952. Answer will be 8 into 21952. 1756 175616. Under denominator, what is this? This number was given in the denominator, but we had cancelled it, and remaining term is 25. Now we will divide it with 25. So answer will become in decimal 7024.64. So this is the amount at the end of third year. So like this, you have to do this question number 12. Now come to question number 14. Find the time. We have to calculate time in which rupees 4000 will produce this much as CI. So 4000 is the principal. So principal is equal to rupees 4000 rupees, and this much rupees as CI. What is this? This is the compound interest. Compound interest is 630.50 at 5%. R value is also given 5%. So what we have to calculate? We have to find time. So CI formula we will use first. CI is equal to amount minus principal. Then under CI you have to write 630.50 is equal to amount. Amount value is not given. So what we will do? We will use formula P bracket 1 plus R upon 100 power n, and this minus P we have to write as it is. This point we can remove, and in the denominator we can take 100. Now 63050 upon 100 is equal to, from here we will take P common. After taking P common, remaining term will be 1 plus R upon 100 power n minus 1. Now R value is also given, so we can put here R is 5. These two we can cancel. 5 1 5, 520. Now 63050 upon 100 is equal to P. Principal is also given. Principal value is 4000. Now this 4000 we can bring on the left side. Here it is in multiply, so on left side this will come in divide. So here we can take 4000, and remaining term we can write here 1 plus 1 upon 20 power n minus 1. Now these two zero will get cancelled. 2 5 ja 10. With the table of 5 we will cancel it. 5 2 ja 10, and this one also 5 1 ja 5, 5 2 ja 10, 5 6 ja 30, 5 1 ja 5. So 1261 upon 2 into 4000. Now on solving it, 1261 upon 2 into 4000 will be 8000 is equal to, here we will take LCM. LCM we will take, so this will become 21 upon 20 power n minus 1. Now this minus 1 we will bring on left hand side. So 1261 upon 8000, this minus 1 will become plus 1, and on the right hand side 21 upon 20 power n. Now we will add these two. 8000, 1261 plus 8000 is equal to 21 upon 20 power n. Now upon adding it we will get 9261 upon 8000 is equal to 21 upon 20 whole power n. Now what you have to do, here in the bracket 21 upon 20 is coming. So here also we will make 21 upon 20. Now how we will make 21 upon 20? This is 8000, and we know that 8000 is the cube of 20. So instead of 8000 we can write this is the cube of 20, and 9261 is also the cube of 21. So here we can take 21 cube is equal to 21 upon 20 power n. Now both that numbers are having power 3, same power are there. So what we will do, we will make one power, single power we will take. 21 upon 20 whole power 3 is equal to 21 upon 20 whole power n. Now left hand side and right hand side we will compare. So what you have to write, on comparing, here bases are same, so on comparing n will be 3. So on comparing you have to write n is equal to 3. And what is n? N denotes number of years, so n is equal to 3 years. So this is the time. Like this you have to do this question number 14. Now see question number 16. A sum of rupees this much is divided between John and Smith. This much money is divided between John and Smith. And what we have to calculate here in first part he is asking what is the share of each out of 44,200. So this much money we have divided between John and Smith, and he is asking also in the question how much did John get and how much did Smith get. So what you have to write first of all you have to write let John shares is equal to x rupees. Share of John x rupees, then Smith's share. Total money was 44,200. From that we had given to John how much rupees? X rupees. So we will remove that x rupees. So this is the share of John and this is the share of Smith. Now John and Smith 12 years and 14 years. So age of John is 12 years and age of Smith 14 years. If their portion will be invested at 10% rate are how much it is given? 10%. So what is that? If their portion will be invested at 10%, then they will receive equal amount. Both will get equal amount on reaching 16 years of age. So age of John is 12 years. Age of John 12, and on reaching 16 years of age, how much time is there? You can check. Age of John is 12 years. And he's taking time, how many years he is saying? 16 years. So between 12 to 16 years, how many time we are having? 4 years time we are having. That means amount that John will get in 4 years. Why I am taking 4 years? Age of John is 12 years. When he will be of 16 years. So between 12 and 16 years, how much time is coming? 4 years are coming. That means what you have to write? Amount John will get in 4 years will be equal to why I am taking? Because he said both will receive equal amount on reaching 16 years of age. When both will be of 16 years, both will get same money, same amount. So amount John will get in 4 years is equal to amount Smith will get in how many years Smith will get? Smith is of 14 years of age. When he will be of 16 years, how much years gap is there between 14 and 16? 2 years. So amount Smith will get in 2 years. So both will get the same amounts. That why here I put equal sign in between these two. Now here we will use formula amount is equal to P bracket 1 plus R upon 100 power n. There also I will use P bracket 1 plus R upon 100 power n. So here n denotes number of years. What is here? 4 years are coming. So instead of n we will put here 4. Here also in place of n we will put here 2 years. R means rate of interest. For both persons rate of interest is 10. So here we will take 10. Here also we will take 10. Now P principal for John share was x. So here we have to take x. And this is the share of Smith. Smith share is 44200 minus x. Now we will solve it. What we have to do? First of all we will solve this bracket. Here you will observe that both the brackets are looking same. Only difference is of power. Here power is 4 and here power is 2. So what you have to do? This smaller power number which is in multiplication here we will bring in the divide. So x bracket 1 plus 10 upon 100 power 4 divide 1 plus 10 upon 100 power 2 is equal to 44200 minus x will be as it is. So this number we had brought here in the divide. So both the brackets are same. This number is having power 2 and this number is having power 4. So this power will get cancelled. With the 2 power we will cancel this 4 power, so remaining will be 2. So that's why here we will write x bracket 1 plus 10 upon 100 power 2 is equal to 44200 minus x. Now these two 0 will also get cancelled. So x multiply, on solving these two, 11 upon 10 whole power 2 is equal to 44200 minus x. Now we will open this square. X will be as it is. X will be as it is. 11 square will be 121 upon 10 square will be 100 is equal to 44200 minus x. On multiplying it, 121x upon 100 is equal to 44200 minus x. Now this minus x we will bring on left side. So 121x upon 100 plus x minus x will become plus x is equal to 44200. On solving it we will get now we will add these two. On adding we will get 221x upon 100 is equal to 44200. X is equal to 44200 into 100 upon 221. 221 2 ja 42 and 20 will come here. So x answer is 20,000. We got the answer of x. X is 20,000. Now what is x? X is the share of John. So what you have to do? You have to write here what you have to write? John share how much? X rupees. That means 20,000 rupees is the share of John. And share of Smith was 44200 minus x. That means 44200 minus 20,000. So on subtracting these two, we will get 24,200 rupees. So this was the share of Smith. So like this you have to do this first part. He asked in first part what is the share of each person. So share of John is this much and share of Smith is this much. Now in second part we have to find what will each receive when 16 years of age. Both will be 16 years old. How much amount each will receive. So what you have to do, we will find for one person. We will not find for both person. He is asking for both. Each means for both person he is asking. But in question he said both will receive equal amount. So no need to calculate for both the person. We will just calculate for any one person. Both will get same amount. So what you have to do, first of all, we will calculate amount John will get in 4 years. Why 4 years? Now age of John is 12. We have to calculate when he will be of 16 years old. That means between these 12 and 16 how many years are coming? 4 years. So amount John will get in 4 years is equal to P bracket 1 plus R upon 100 power n. P means principal for John. John's share was 20,000 into 1 plus rate. Rate is 10% upon 100 power n. Time is 4 years. These two 0 will get cancelled. 20,000 into 11 upon 10 power 4. Now what do you have to do? 20,000 will be as it is. 11 power 4. 11 into 11 is 121. 2 more 11 are remaining. 11 into 11, that will also be 121. Upon 10 power 4 will be 10,000. These 4 0 will get cancelled. Now we will multiply these numbers. 121 multiplied with 121 multiply with 2. Answer will be 29282 rupees. So this is the amount John will get in 4 years. But he said we have to calculate for each person. And in question he said both will get the equal amount when they will be of 16 years age. So you will write here each will receive how much rupees? 29,282 rupees. So like this you have to do this question number 16. So rest of the parts you have to do in your homework. So this exercise you have to do like this. I hope you all had completed the holiday homework also. So I will check that project work later on when school will get over.